2 billion monthly viewers. 2 billion monthly viewers. That is the market size of YouTube right now, and you still don't have a YouTube channel? Well, most people don't start a YouTube channel because one, they don't know how to, or two, they're kind of scared to get into it. But here's the thing is, all of these people are still consuming YouTube. I mean, YouTube's the second largest search engine in the world, owned by the #1 search engine in the world, Google. And so this 2 billion monthly viewership market size is super opportunistic for you. And I'm sure you've already seen people, influencers, and even small businesses in your own industry use the power of YouTube to gain greater awareness. And if you're working with us, then you know how to turn that awareness into actual revenue for your business. Now let me help you get started, because this is the beginner's guide to creating and starting a YouTube channel. And we're gonna cover two important areas. Number one is creating a YouTube channel with YouTube's new updates. And number two is using all of the must-haves for your channel. And if you stick around to the very end, then you're gonna get a secret to absolutely exploding your content into that next level. Now hold up, pump the brakes, because before I go into this plan in any detail, I need you to do two things. These two things are really gonna help you out throughout this entire video. Number one, open up a new tab. If you're watching this on your phone, then open up your computer. Trust me, this is worth it. If you're on your computer, open up a new tab and go step by step as I create this new YouTube channel with you and show you how to best start it. And then the second thing, subscribe to our channel. We release videos like this on a weekly basis, and we love sharing this information with you. So hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for our next video, which is how to create a video funnel. Extremely important and super valuable for your business, but let's get right into it. All right, so first step, you gotta open up YouTube, obviously. Click this button at the top right. This is your login, and you wanna hit Create Channel. And then you wanna say Get Started. Now here's the thing, you have the option to basically do a channel name or a custom name, basically like your name or a custom name. And what I highly recommend doing is actually combining the two. So especially if I'm in the very beginning stages, and if you're a personal brand, then you wanna say like my name, Maxwell, and I might do video marketing tips, video strategy, video editing experts, something along those lines. And so think about your own channel name, how you can tie in a name plus your profession, whatever you're bringing to the market. So I'm gonna select a brand name here. So I'm gonna type this out, Maxwell Müller, let's say video marketing, hit I understand, agree to their terms. No real getting around that one. Then it's asking me to upload a profile picture, extremely important here. You don't just want a boring M here. So I actually have my headshot right here that I'll just drag and drop on top, boom. Scroll down, now tell viewers about your channel. This is gonna not only let your viewers know what your channel is about, but again, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Search engine, we need to be SEO, which means search engine optimized. So we need to use the right keywords in order to categorize us into the place that we want. So for me, it's gonna be video marketing, social media tactics, video editing. Extremely important that I fill this description up with the right keywords. So again, not only the viewers know how to find me and know what to identify me as, but YouTube knows how to identify me and categorize me. So whenever people are searching for a certain style of content, video marketing, social media, video editing, they're gonna find me. So again, I'm not gonna take up too much of your time here. I'm just gonna write the basics like, welcome to my channel where I cover video marketing, social media, strategy, video editing tips, and more, right? Just using the right keywords. And of course I wanna fill this up. I have up to 1,000 characters here to fill that up, and I want to use as much of that as possible. Again, this is basically your about section for your channel, so you really want to fill this up, use the right keywords, and use a lot of them. And now scrolling down here, we can add links to our other sites, but here's the thing, most people will actually tell you to fill out all of these, but we need to be very specific on where we want our traffic being driven. If I have all of these options, that might distract them onto another platform like Twitter, where they're easily distracted by other pieces of content that is not mine. And what about this? So I have my website here, that's an option. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. For us, we only use our website and our Instagram. Now you might be a little bit different, but I can speak on our behalf, is our website immediately allows them to understand more about what we do, and they can inquire to book a time to speak with us. to find out more information and to learn more about our services. And same with our Instagram. Why we use our Instagram is because it's more of a portfolio for us. It allows us to show our work, show more valuable information, and it's really impressive. People speak very highly of our Instagram. So I'm only gonna put our website here and our Instagram, and I'm gonna hit save and continue. Again, just because I wanna direct my traffic to where I want it to go, not just because I have the options for it to go anywhere. So as it's loading here, you get to basically see how we have these different options to upload a video, customize the channel, manage your videos. Again, we have our profile photo not updated here, so make sure that this is updated. I'm just gonna drag and drop that. Whoops, that. So I'm gonna click this. Oh, come on. Sometimes it works easily. One thing is it may take you, all right, now it's just showing all these tutorials. It may take just a second for YouTube and really Google, who owns YouTube, to update your settings. So see, it's already, my channel already has that icon on here. So you may just have to give it a moment, but I'm gonna exit out of this, come back into this original tab here. And as you can clearly see, everything is blank here. So what I'm gonna do for the sake of this video and for your tutorial, just so that you can get a quicker access onto what it should look like and what it should be like, I'm gonna switch over to our actual YouTube. All right, so here we are on our channel, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna either click up here on the right and hit settings, or you can do the same thing. YouTube makes it really easy for you to just come down here and hit settings down there as well, whichever works. I'm gonna come here, hit settings, and now what I wanna do is basically go through each of these, not missing any steps, because YouTube came out with really important updates that you do not wanna miss, because it will make all the difference for your channel. So I'm gonna hit channel status and features right here. And I'm just gonna start up here at the top, make sure that I'm going through here. If this has changed from US dollar or you're not in the US, then make sure that you're changed to whatever currency you're using. Basic info, always put your location. Again, you wanna give YouTube as much information as you can about you so that they can best categorize you. So country of residence, United States, keywords here. Again, we wanna not only use those in the description and the about section of us, but also within the keywords of our channel. This is giving YouTube direct access onto what our channel is about. So video editing, video marketing, social media marketing, video editing experts, the name of our company. I'm gonna go into advanced settings here. Do you want to set your channel as made for kids? We typically don't do that. If you're doing professional content, I recommend I recommend selecting no here, because you don't want, again, if you select yes, then you're saying, hey, yeah, this is good for children, which that means YouTube is gonna show it to a younger crowd, which if you're running a business, you probably don't wanna be showing that to kids, especially if you're like me and you drop some slight cuss words here and there, you definitely wanna select no. And then just scrolling down here, Google Ads account, I'm gonna have to blur this out with the team, make sure that that's blurred out. And then scrolling down here, auto-generated captions, don't show potentially inappropriate words. Yeah, you can check that if you want. Subscriber count, this one is very important. Always, always, always display the number of people subscribed to my channel. If you go onto these channels and it's not shown, it allows this like mysterious look when YouTube is all about pulling the curtains back, giving free information, being a friendly community. And so you just want to show the numbers. And in fact, a good little story about this is that even people will find you with your low numbers if you're just starting, and they will comment. Like we just had a guy comment saying like, this channel is amazing. I'm finding this at the very beginning with, I think we had like 86 subscribers at the time or something like that. Maybe I'll put a screenshot up here. And so having like those comments and people come in the very beginning, again, allows for that better friendliness community aspect that YouTube is known for. And then moving down here, advertisements, disable interest-based ads. We keep that up. Manage YouTube account. This is basically going to allow you to give access to your YouTube account to other people as admins or moderators. Remove YouTube content, advanced channel settings. I'll go ahead and click this. Basically, it's just asking me for my website, basically to confirm like, hey, is this an actual website? Can you verify this? And then we went ahead and took this step to make sure that our website is verified. Make sure you do that. Feature eligibility, enabled for both of these. Upload defaults. This one's really great because now whenever you come in, you want to make sure that your descriptions under your videos that you soon post will have a consistent look to them. Of course, you want to start your description with a customized beginning, like saying like, hey, what this exact video is about. But then you want to get into more of like a template-y setting like we have here. Get your videos edited by videoeditingexperts.com. Need your videos edited. We help the biggest entrepreneurs create the best videos for social media. And then I just write a little note here. Thanks so much for your support, blah, blah, blah. All my best, Maxwell Müller, founder. And then I have a connect with us setting. section 2. So I don't want to type this out every single time. And what this settings does for our upload defaults is it just plugs it in for me. So anytime I upload a video, boom, it's already there waiting for me. Visibility, you know what? This is actually a good one to set to private, just in case. You know, there are times where we've heard people like accidentally publish it publicly when they weren't ready for it. If it's private, it's only to you. You can schedule it for a certain time. You can just keep it private until you're ready to make it public. So I can go ahead and select save. Oh, and if I want to do tags here, then I could do, you know, like video editing experts, hit comma to make a new one, video editing, social media, strategy, you know, stuff like that. Again, you want to use the right keywords for your channel. You go ahead and click save. Oh, it's going to exit out, so I'm going to click back in here. Again, settings, really quick and easy to do. There's the upload defaults, permissions, manage permissions. That's the same thing as using the admins, the moderators, stuff like that. But quickly going through here, you know, I could basically fill these out. These are less important. All use of the service is subject to, yeah, this is just their way of saying like, hey, you're agreeing to our terms. So I'm gonna hit close. And now we have our YouTube studio. That's what this entire layout is right here. So it shows the latest video performance, the channel analytics, news from YouTube and Google, ideas for you, the latest comments. And what's really important here, like how we best use these and how you absolutely should, especially when you're just starting, is you wanna stay organized. You wanna make sure that any videos that you're doing are getting the most awareness possible, including the most engagement. And what I mean by that is people are going to be liking, commenting on your videos. And so what's important is you, number one, keep track of the stats. Don't get too bogged down by it, but it is good to look at. And then more specifically, we can also look at like the latest comments. And I can actually select view more here. And this is really important, especially when you start to do more and more videos. Like we have our different videos here featured on the right. And then I can easily come in here. And I actually have some of my team members come in here as well so that they can easily come in, like, heart it, you know, reply to it right here so we don't ever miss a comment. And our YouTube videos are always getting the most engagement possible, the most comments, the most likes, and really having that community engagement. Oh, and then up here you can actually filter this. So you can say like, I haven't responded, or you can check the ones that you have responded. You can also see what you've held for review. This is kind of like the nitty gritty back end stuff of it, but it will absolutely help the performance of your videos. So coming back into our dashboard for our YouTube studio, scrolling back down, I just want to see if there's anything else to take note of. You know, published videos, it allows me to see like quick stats. I could go to videos, which is going to be like right here. That's our video manager tab. It shows me my recent subscribers in the last 90 days. I can see all of them if I want to. That's going to be really good because we like taking the next step outside of YouTube. Maybe going into like Instagram and being like, hey, Lucy Griffiths, like, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. Just found you here on Instagram. Happy to connect. What does that do? It allows for more community engagement. And guess what? The next time you post a video, Lucy's going to be that much more into it because she feels that much more connected with you. And so just scrolling back up here, you guys get the gist of the YouTube studio. So now I want to come into our videos where basically it gives us full-blown access of all of our videos. And what I can do here is actually do our visibility. So there's some videos here that I just like privately have for our team to come in and just watch that is not available for everyone else. Could be useful for you. But if I want to come in and just make sure that everything's good here for all of our public videos, then I can quickly see our engagement. And this is going to help me create more videos for the future because now I'm able to see like, you know, what people really enjoyed watching. So for example, we have this video right here, new video ideas for YouTube, get unstuck, that has 115, a little bit more, you know, 75, 115, 19, 89, 122, how to build confidence on camera in 3 ways. And you can also see the likes to dislikes. So we're always at 100%, which is great. But again, once you start building your YouTube channel, you're gonna be able to see these analytics. And it's just really important that you know how to use this backend system. Then we even have our playlists here as well. So really, really important. And I'll touch on playlists in just a second. Analytics, I'm gonna actually do a whole separate video on analytics in the future because that goes really in depth and that's extremely helpful. But when you're just starting, it's less important. What's most important is just to get yourself out there, start doing your videos. In fact, we have a whole separate video on the first 3 videos you must do, and I'll link that up here. Comments, this is something that we saw earlier where we can easily come in. Subtitles, copyright, monetization. Monetization, you basically have to have, here I'll click this, you have to have over 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. And you have to have 4,000 watch hours. So very important. But the big thing here is, you guys, we hear this from people all the time. They're like, hey, I want to come onto YouTube and have it monetized. I don't want to make money like from YouTube. I want YouTube to pay me. I will tell you what, you guys, those are always the channels that land flat and don't get any engagement because they're so focused on just making money from it. But as we've already said in this tutorial, YouTube is about community, giving, and then asking. Giving, and then asking in that proportion. So 3 gives, then the ask. But if you're just coming in just to ask a million times, then I will tell you right now, you're not gonna see the results that you want. Customization. Click this one real quick. Now this one is super important here because we have 2 options. As you can see, we have a video spotlight, as YouTube calls it. One for the channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed yet, have not subscribed. And then the second one being a featured video for returning subscribers. So this is great and perfect for us. Now we can come in and basically say like, okay, well for people who have not subscribed yet, I wanna do a welcome video saying like, well, we actually do the first 3 videos that you must do, right? But we're gonna say like, hey, welcome to our YouTube channel. Here's what you can expect. But we're not gonna do that for returning subscribers. They've probably already watched that video and they don't need to see that. They just want value. So that's what we do here in the second one for the returning subscribers. We have our create auto subscribe link for YouTube. This is a really ninja hack for you to send a link to someone and have them auto subscribe to your YouTube channel. You can go check that out later if you want. But then scrolling down here, featured sections. So very important for your channel because now we can create a more customized look and something that people can come in and consume more than one video or not be distracted when they come into your channel by like, oh, this is one video and then a totally separate topic in the next one. In fact, we can create basically a binge watching experience for them so they come in from one video and tune into the next. So, you know, like this playlist down here, we basically have a 9-minute video turned into an 8-minute video. You know, that's a decent example. I think we reorganized it so it starts with a 2-minute video, then it goes to a little bit longer one being 6 minutes, then 8 minutes, then 9 minutes, right? But we got them in with that 2-minute long video. So you can do the same thing. And here, let me pull up our channel just so you can see exactly what I mean here. So now that we have our YouTube channel with these featured sections, we can basically create these binge watching experiences for them, like how you can shoot your videos the best way possible, tips to boost your brand, review you. This is a whole new series that we're doing on reviewing clients, and you can basically gain like coaching advice right here on our YouTube channel. Techie tips to help your videos, and then just all of our uploads, including testimonials here at the bottom. And then, you know, just ending it with our created playlist. So that way, if they get down to the bottom and they want to do any of these, they can click on that and consume all of these videos, like tips to boost your brands. Boom, they're launched into a 7-video series. So coming back in here, the customization tab is super important for you to use. And now that we've gone through YouTube's latest updates, we can basically go back into our channel and talk more strategy here, because there's a very important difference between the channels that look very bland and boring and are not clickable and don't make you want to watch the next video or stay tuned to the next week, compared to the ones that do. And let me explain a few important factors here. So the big one being your name, right? Of course, we want to be very blunt with what we do. Video editing experts. Our content constantly revolves around videos and branding and how you can create the best marketing assets for your company. Our logo is professional. This logo is known. We have a huge social media presence, especially on Instagram. And then even our cover photo, very important. It's all branded the right way. It's very fluid from our thumbnail from our profile photo up here to our thumbnails and even to our cover photo up here. If you're working with us, you can actually request a new cover photo, a new, what they call a channel art. And if you ever want to update that, you just click this button up here. But basically what we want to do is, number one, give our name, give what exactly we do, and then basically explaining what we are going to do for them on this YouTube channel. So save time, create better videos, new videos every week, with a call to action saying subscribe. So that call to action is huge, because otherwise people are just kind of lost. And you might visit YouTube channels where it is super bland and it's just saying like, Bob Jones, the construction guy, or something like that. But if it says Bob Jones, the construction guy, giving you the best tips to improve your home, subscribe for weekly videos, that has a much better ring to it and a better call to action, so people will ultimately come down here and hit the subscribe button. And as you can see right here, We have our website, Get Free Video Training, plus our Instagram. Again, we don't have our website, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all these different links. We are very, very specific with where we are driving our traffic. So number one, we want people to subscribe. We're making a huge emphasis on that. But number two, if they see this link and they say they want a free video training, then they'll definitely come in here and click that. Boom, it leads them to our funnel, which allows them to learn more about us, how we can help them, and ultimately become a client of ours. Or if they're not excited about like visiting our website or trying to get into like a training, maybe they just want to visit our Instagram where they can see more about us on a different setting, because some people prefer Instagram over that. So we absolutely want to cater to that. But again, not distracting them with too many options here. So now that you know the biggest updates, you know how to start your YouTube channel, here are your next steps, action steps right now. Go in and watch our first 3 videos you must do, and then you can upload them using this button right here. You hit upload video, boom, you fill out the information. You have that preset default for your description, so it just plugs in automatically. And before I give you the final secret, I have to say something. I absolutely love doing these videos. I love helping entrepreneurs, creating more awareness for their business, especially if those businesses are helping make a better impact in the world. And all I ask is that you hit that subscribe button, because I would love to share this with more people. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now if you're interested. Gently now, tap it. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested in learning more about these videos. But now for the final secret, it has to do with the end of your videos. Not just the beginning, where we talk about how to gain attention in the beginning of your videos, the best thumbnails to use, how to set up your YouTube channel, but this actually has to do with the end of your videos. Extremely important, you guys. And I just went over how to best end your videos with the right call to action in this video right here. It's my ultimate advice for entrepreneurs creating content. Before you script your videos, before you start launching them and uploading them, you have to watch this video, watch it twice, watch it 3 times, and take notes, because it is extremely important, and it makes all the difference between those entrepreneurs creating content and seeing great results and those entrepreneurs that are not getting any results. So you want to be that person that gets the ultimate results, the ultimate awareness for your brand, and you have to go watch that video right now. It's my ultimate advice. But again, now you guys know how to best create and start your YouTube channel. Get after it, and I will see you guys in the next video. My ultimate advice. See you guys.